All right, we are going to continue here. We are now joined by driver of the number 19 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota, Martin Truex Jr. I will go ahead and let Jerry here open it up to questions.
Jerry Jordan, KickingTheTires.net. So, news this week, obviously, of Kurt, opening up an extra spot. That's kind of a bittersweet for you to some degree. I'm sure you don't want to see a fellow Toyota teammate have to do that. But what were your thoughts? And going into the race now that you have definitely have a shot, who would you what would you do to get the win to get to the playoffs?
Well, yeah, first off, I mean, obviously, we're all thinking of Kurt and wishing him the best, and hopefully, he gets better and can come back and do what he loves to do. So he's been a good teammate this year. First time I've worked with him, and at Toyota, that's been fun. So wishing him the best, and yeah, for us, just we're not in until it's over tomorrow night, so I don't really even have any feelings either way. I'm here to race, and I'm excited, and two scenarios. One, we get in on points or win the race. That would be optimum because the owner's point situation. So, but yeah, we'll see. Just kind of how it all plays out, and if we can make our own way in there.
All right, let's head over to Bob.
Bob Pockers, Fox Sports. Obviously, Kurt's decision, him being a Toyota guy, you being a Toyota guy, there's a lot of talk if you weren't the person out, would he have made the same decision? I'm curious, did you talk to him at all? Did he talk to you at all? And what, when you heard about it, are you like, okay, I've got a little bit more, maybe, I don't want to say flexibility, but there's obviously more options on ways to get in.
I hadn't talked to anybody about anything. I heard the news just like everybody else. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what went into the process. I think, for Kurt not being in the playoffs, he probably would have not felt right taking a spot. I don't know that it would be different if it was anybody else in that 16th position. I really don't know. We didn't have those conversations. So, yeah, that's all I know. But yeah, it's a good opportunity for us, and obviously it's not been the season we've wanted. It would be nice to be locked in. You never want to come here to Daytona and not be locked in and have to make something happen. So that's why we'll just go race tomorrow night and see what happens, and really not thinking about it either way, to be honest with you.
All right, let's head over to Jeff and then Lee.
So how do you approach it with the 25-point part of it specifically? Do you have to sort of play off what Blaney's doing? Do you just go all out and see how he reacts? How are you going to approach that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to go race and try to stay at the front, try to get stage points. Like I said, the best case scenario for us would be to get in on points or win, because the owner's points side of things. If we have to fall back on that last spot, we won't be in on owner's points. So it's not really what you hope to accomplish, right? So we'll just see. Like I said, I mean, I think we had a really strong car here in February, led a ton of laps, won 2 stages, got kind of banged up, and then finished, kind of tore up, so didn't have the speed at the end of the race, but had a really strong day going, and, Talladega went good as well. So I feel like our cars are really fast here, and hopefully we can take advantage of that and put ourselves in position to be a fun way to win one here with everything on the line.
All right, Lee and then Holly.
Does Drew approach spotting this race any differently? And, the new car makes it, there's really not as many lanes maybe in the past of traffic as there has been. How do you approach it from, have you talked to him about it and what his approach is for tomorrow?
We haven't talked specifically about tomorrow night yet. I'm sure we will probably tomorrow, or tonight. But I think for us, it's kind of just been an evolution process of working together at these type of racetracks and trying to just get better at working together and kind of just feeling things come quicker and being more aggressive, and me not checking my mirror when he says to move. That's that takes a little while. The first couple of times you're like, yeah, I better check. I know it's close, and then you get to where you just get more comfortable and you trust that guy. So I feel like we've made some really good gains on the speedways, and this year has been pretty good for us. So hopefully we can continue to work on that and get better as the night goes on tomorrow night, and be in position to take advantage of it at the end.
And if you do advance into the playoffs, you've won twice in the last 6 years at Darlington. You feel confident in heading into that track?
I do, yeah. We had a strong run there back earlier in the year. We got in some trouble late. I think we ran around the top five most of the day. So yeah, certainly we need to get a little better than we were there the last time. But I feel good about it, and I feel like we'll have a good shot at going there and running well.
Go ahead, Holly.
Hi, Holly Kane with the NASCAR Wire Service. With the nature of the racing here, is it possible for things to get even more intense, deciding, being the final regular season race, or, do you pretty much know what to expect? Because it's always like that at Daytona.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what to expect here, but it's going to be wild and crazy. There's going to be a lot of crashes, rain in the area. Who knows when it could end? Does it even go the full distance? Weather tomorrow looks about like today, so. They brought the last regular season race here for a reason, right? Drama and craziness, and that's what we're going to see. So that's why, for me, I'm just like, we're just going to go out and race and try to put our best race out there and hope that we can get it done. But, I don't have feelings either way, right now, of whether we're going to make it or we're not. We're going to go race and see how it all unfolds. And there's a lot of things that could happen, and we'll see what happens and take it from there.
All right, Dustin.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. Martin, certainly, if Blaney wins, you get in on points, regardless what happens. And I know that's not the optimal situation, as you noted, because of the owner's points and what that situation puts you in.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, could you envision a situation where you help him win as opposed to helping another a teammate or a similar manufacturer?
Well, I mean, if he ended up in front of me at the end, and I wouldn't have a problem pushing him. I'm not going to push a guy that hasn't won yet. So I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm going to do what I'm going to do what I feel like is the best opportunity for me to win, or be in position to win. So that would probably be a good scenario. Push Blaney to the lead and pass him coming to the checkers. No, I mean, no. I'm sure they'll tell me. If it's 2 to go or 1 to go, I'm sure they'll tell me. Yeah.
All right, let's head over to Kelly.
KellyCrandallRacer.com. Martin, you mentioned your performance in February and Talladega. So do you come here feeling better than maybe you have in the past coming to a super speedway race because they've been so up or down for you, or is Daytona still a love-hate relationship regardless?
No, I mean, I'd say I'm pretty optimistic. What we did in February, we can continue that. And but yeah, I mean, you got to stay out of the accidents, right? That's the hardest thing to do here, is you never know where they're going to happen. You could be running second or third, or you could be running 30th, trying to stay out of the mess. So it's, like in February, we led a bunch, like I mentioned, had a little trouble on pit road, went back mid-pack, coming back through, and there's the crash. So you just never know when or where it's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, as far as our speed goes and the things we've been working on between Drew and I and James, just feeling more confident this year, I think, with this car in general, how it's ran for us. It's been pretty good.
Do we have any additional questions? All right, thank you so much for your
Thanks.
time. Good luck this weekend.